Hi, VehiCleX. Yeah, so this is me, Buttercup, and Zing Zam Boom hitting the end. So I had to narrate after the fact. I actually was trying to record our voices, but because I don't have a Sony Vegas yet, I think it's called Sony Vegas, whatever it's called. It's just a really cool editing software. I can't really adjust the Skype call, so I decided I'll just do the narrating after. So yeah, I actually was getting ready to go and get some more things, and for some reason it just teleported me to the end. Now, I make three mistakes here in this video, which is one, I don't know what I'm up against, and all the preparation I did on the 360 is probably what I should have done for this. I got decent armor, which is a chainmail that I had been working on getting for quite a long time, repairing just some chainmail that mobs dropped from the XP farm. So here I am. I'm not even worried about the Ender Dragon at all. I'm sitting there thinking, how hard can he be? So I kind of have an homage to death in this, which is basically just me being killed repeatedly by the Ender Dragon. So you'll notice that I have all my tools, which is my first big mistake. I probably should have left my shovel. I probably should have just bring a iron pickaxe. But of course I bring everything with me, thinking I'm going to have no problems with this. There was my first thing I just seen, and I don't know if you've seen the Ender Dragon go into the map, but he actually goes in. He'll go and fly in and get you, even if you're under the ground. Seriously, like he hits you no matter what. So they definitely made him harder. So we just needed to basically get all of these first. And there's the first death. And yeah. So me and Zing Zam Boom and the Buttercup, she has to run all the way from the house, which is a good 250 blocks away. It's almost enough time for your things to despawn, but not quite. So yeah, my strategy here is obviously let's get all of these and let's destroy all the towers. Right here, if the Ender Dragon would have came, I would have gotten killed, and I didn't even know it. So I'm not even in a rush or anything. I'm like, I didn't notice that he could fly through objects. So yeah. And for those of you that might be wondering, this is actually pure BDcraft texture. Now I'm really amazed that didn't actually blow me off of there, because the first time I actually blew up a tower, I don't know if you've seen, but it was like a big TNT explosion going off. So yeah, we all repeatedly died, and we also all lost our stuff at some point or another. But this is 13 minutes of footage, so yeah. So I'm still thinking to myself while doing this. I'm standing out in the open. I'm not really, monitoring the Enderman, and he's hitting me, and I don't even realize that he did that much damage to me. I don't realize that I only have 4 hearts. So, yeah. He hit me there, now I'm down to 2, and I didn't eat. I do realize I'm in trouble, though, so I go running off, and I think, I should cover myself here. So, this is something I do on the 360, and it would protect me. So here I am eating, and the Ender Dragon basically comes and flies straight through and kills me. So here's my second death, Enderman. Here's my third death while organizing my inventory. There's another death. Just got my stuff back and was trying to take cover. I do believe that this is another death. Some of the footage where I was actually hitting the Ender Dragon, as you can see, we've all died repeatedly and we were picking up each other's stuff, and I was able to get most of my things back. So I'm hitting the Ender Dragon here, which is pretty cool. And so at this point I realize I can't go on a pillar, I can't build myself on top of a platform because he'll just swoop down on me. So me and Zing Zang Boom realize that if you shoot him before he gets there, he'll turn away. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm actually surprised he didn't actually hit me there, but I landed some pretty good shots on him. A little bit of a lag going on, but that shot right there was crazy. I don't know if you've seen that, but it was quite the shot. Obviously not intentional, but there's a couple shots I make like that where I miss with the lag, but because it's lagging, I end up hitting them anyway. So you guys may have noticed that I just looked at those two Endermen, and I'm thinking I'm far enough away. I also am not monitoring my health. I mean, I'm eating and stuff, but I'm not letting myself regenerate, because things regenerate a lot quicker on the 360. So during this battle, I keep underestimating my health. I also have 3 potions that I haven't even used, and I didn't even realize it, but those potions are not going to help me at all. It's regen, and I think it's fire protection, and something else. I totally bring some bad potions. But yeah, I mean, really fun though. I mean, although I died repeatedly, and I do eventually lose all of my stuff, my armor, my diamond sword. Not to do a spoiler on you guys, but yeah. So it took Zing Zang Boom that long from the time you guys seen him die to get back to this map. He just went and got his things. Almost shot the Buttercup there. Almost. So I'm just like trying to concentrate on hitting him. You know, the strategy, like I said here, is to basically hit him before he comes for me. So I don't remember exactly what's going to happen next, but you can see that I'm still got all my armor. I'm still cool. I make a couple mistakes, like I said, by looking at the Enderman from distance, and then they came and got me. So you can see that Zing Zang Boom's back. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't even realize I was hit there, and I didn't realize I was hit twice. That's actually 2 deaths in a row, right there. One was by the Enderman, one was by the dragon, and then here's another death. I'm down there trying to organize my equipment. It's the same here. I just picked up my stuff. Okay, so we decided to make potions, so we didn't have enough time to come back and get our stuff. So at this point I have no armor. All I have is my bow, a couple torches, and an empty potion bottle, to be honest. So at this point we're a little frustrated. We lost all of our good gear, and I'm thinking I just need to kill him and make an Enderman farm is what I want to do. That's the only reason for even coming here. So to bring up some other stuff while we're watching the battle, Zing Zang Boom actually has been farming the Wither skeletons, so we actually have enough to fight the Wither. So we'll probably be doing that here soon. Unfortunately, my LP for Realms hasn't really been doing very well. I mean, I released a video 4 days ago. It only got like 250 views. So I might end up, I'll probably still upload regardless of how many views I get, but I'm probably not going to do uploads as frequently. I've also been showcasing things to see if people actually are interested in them. Like I wanted to do the auto sorting potion lab and do a tutorial on it, but not a lot of people wanted it, so I'm going to go ahead and scrap that and just keep it for myself. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I mean, he's almost dead. I think I have one more death. I think I died a total of 10 times. And then running 10 minutes, it actually took us about 2 hours to beat him. Sounds crazy, but, well, it was 58 minutes. Every time we die, having to run to where the Ender Fortress is. Which is something I will say that I was fortunate enough to find it pretty quick. So we still have chests in it, so it needs to be, looted, basically, the Ender Fortress. Or whatever it's called. But yeah, he is incredibly hard to hit on the PC. If this was a 360, I would just be nailing him. You also get a more field of view on him, and the end is actually smaller on the 360. That's some of the things that made it so as to dying so frequently. And it wasn't just me. I mean, all 3 of us are actually big 360 players, so we don't play it. I actually haven't fought the Ender Dragon since the 1.3 update. This is my first time since then on the PC, and it was on a 32-bit computer. So you might have noticed I'm using the Optifine zoom in, which you watch. This gets me in trouble. I think, you know, like it's in like binoculars, like they can't see me, but I actually look right at these Endermen while zooming in, and they come and get me. Look right there. I'm like, I realize I aggroed him, and all I have is a bow. So Zing Zang Boom says I have a spare sword if you want it, and I'm like, well, I'll just use this, instant heal, and I'll just run and get it. Which I didn't realize I needed to wait until I was actually hurt to take it. So it actually was a pointless potion. I don't even realize that I'm as hurt as I am. Yeah, I'm pretty freaked out at this point. Dying and having to run there so many times. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and just run for it and get that sword. He said he dropped it, and I'm thinking, I don't want it to be despawn, I don't want it to despawn. So here is I think my final death right here. I missed the opening there. Got raped again. So I ran into some zombies on the way there. Yeah, that's why I got the zombie brains. So this is actually coming up on the end of the video. So this is actually not my stuff. Oh, actually it is. So I went to the house and got my old armor, and this is the rest of the stuff I have. I don't believe I have infinite on my bow, but I might actually. I had about 3 spare bows, which I had to give to Zing Zang Boom and also the Buttercup. So I'm running around now, and the idea is that the dragon's hiding. He only has about 3 shots in him. So I'm actually trying to get him to come over, but I mean, look at how quick he came for me. I'm trying to kill him. He's only got like 2 hits in him, and we're pretty close to the end here, to defeating the Ender Dragon. Yeah, he is really difficult on the PC. I gotta say, compared to the 360, extremely difficult. I don't even know why I was looking at that Enderman's head. I'm actually surprised he didn't aggro on me. Okay, there he is. So I think this is it right here. Yeah. So Zing Zang Boom got the kill shot on him, which is good. And then he's actually trapped up there, so I'm gonna sneak some XP. Well, not sneak it. I actually split. I waited till I got about 50, and then I left the rest for the Buttercup and him. Yeah. So that was pretty much the Ender battle. Quite crazy, just totally ridiculous fight. So much more difficult on the PC than on the 360. I actually wish it was more like that. Me and Zing Zang Boom were actually talking about it, how it's the 360 is really predictable when it comes to the mob AI in certain cases. So the rest of this is us getting the Ender Dragon egg, which I'm gonna say in this one was well earned. I was thinking about doing a whole like little homage to it, but I think a picture frame above the house or above the chimney is the best. I think the best possible place. So yeah, I actually at this point decide that I'm going to go ahead and get the Ender egg. So I don't know why I was actually looking around. There we go. So we have no pickaxes. we got nothing, so we're going to have to use our hands for this. So yeah, go ahead and watch the last moments of it. So I don't have enough time to do like a fall cap or like an ending part of the video. So I thought us getting the dragon egg and then seeing the credits is good enough for a video. Yeah, for those of you that do support me on this, I've had a lot of people requesting to play on the realms, and I really got to say that I only have about 3 to 4 people right now that are playing with me on it, and I think I can get up to 10 to 20 people, but I'm just gonna say that, yeah, if I don't invite you, it's probably because, I either don't want to have that much, that many people on it, which is actually what it's really about. It's better with just little amounts of people. So, if you guys keep asking me, and I don't send you an invite, I'm obviously not gonna. So, anyway, coming up on the end of this video, and there we go. Got the dragon egg. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Of course, comment, like, and subscribe. And I actually don't even know what I'm going to call this. Maybe a ender fail. Alright, thanks for watching. Later.